Hi, welcome to another wonderful episode of Sit Downs with City Lifestyle Vegas Edition. I'm Camila Soleil-Ray with Red Rock and South Vegas City Lifestyle magazines. And today I have one of our incredible partners here, Matt Silva. Matt owns the Exercise Coach. It's a very interesting concept on exercising, right, Matt?
Absolutely.
And for right now, they're located in Summerlin, near Sin City, Summerlin. Is it Sin City? No, Sun City, Summerlin. Sorry, we live in Las Vegas, so Sin City, Sun City, they can be confusing. So it's in Sun City, Summerlin, and he's going to tell us all about the science behind it and the benefits that his members get when they join his studio. So welcome, Matt. It's an honor to have you. I'm very happy that you're here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here today.
My pleasure. Thank you. And so the Exercise Coach actually has been in our community for a few years.
That is
right?
Correct. Yep, almost 3 years now.
Yeah, and you just took over last year. Is that correct?
Yes, I did take over the facility in April of last year. So that's when I took over full time.
Okay, so tell us about your journey. Where were you before you got started and what made you interested? I mean, you're super tall and lean, very athletic. So naturally for me, looking from the outside, it's like a natural fit.
Yes.
Right?
It's definitely quite an interesting journey. Always had a passion for fitness and health and things like that. And I keep getting older and older every year.
Don't we all?
Exactly. So the days of me doing Spartan races and boot camps have kind of gone by the wayside. Just I don't want to get injured and things like that. And then plus time too. So time is now that I have kids and a family, I can't go spend an hour and a half at the gym anymore, which is one of the key concepts of this facility. What kind of led me to this is I was looking for other concepts. My wife and I own other gyms. We own a cheerleading facility here in town for the last 10 years. And then we also have had a basketball franchise, which was also a combination gym.
Okay.
So I was looking for another opportunity, and I came across the Exercise Coach. And I brought it to my wife, and she said, "Oh, geez, what is this, another gym?" And the tagline was 20-minute workouts, and she's like, oh, I don't, what is this, Matt? So we went.
What are they selling, right?
Exactly. So we went and did some secret shopping, so to say. So we went in as clients, and we started working out there. Now, after the first time we went in there, my wife was sold, which is amazing because she hates going to a gym. So we walked in there and found out that what they preach is what they is really what they
practice.
Practice. So I'll get more into what it is in a minute, but we did it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then led on to the owners that were selling it that we were the ones interested in buying it. We became really good friends with the owners, and it actually became this amazing transition where we bought it from them, but we became such good friends that the former owners actually all now work for me.
Yeah.
Mostly because they love the concept, they believe in the concept, and they love the clients, and they still love what it does. So it's even the franchise was like, whoa, you guys just became one cohesive unit. So
yeah, you guys are an incredible team. I mean, working with Molly was a delight,
Yes,
and I saw how invested and happy she was with running the Exercise Coach, and when she introduced me to you, the energy was just as amazing. Yeah. So I'm not surprised that you guys are friends and working together.
Yes, that was pleasant transition. I don't think we could have asked for a better transition. But to talk about the Exercise Coach itself, it is a major franchise. We have almost 250 locations across the United States.
Wow.
We are the only one in Las Vegas right now. The other Nevada location is in Reno right now.
Okay.
And we are hoping to expand that here in the next year or two.
Yeah.
There's a lot of need for it with all the communities, as we know, in the Las Vegas area.
Yeah, and so you own the rights to Las Vegas?
Mostly the West Side territory
the West
right
Side,
now.
Okay.
But if I can prove and keep this going well, I don't see, we'll keep expanding from there.
Okay, very good, very good. So it's 20 minutes. You go in for 20 minutes?
Yes, hard to believe. It sounds like a scam.
I didn't want to say anything, so I'm glad you put those words out there.
Absolutely. No, what it is it's all about the machines. There's a technology behind it called Exerbotics. And if you walk in the studio, you'll see machines that look like a circuit training, a leg press, pullovers, chest press, ab machines. But what if you will notice, if you look at it closely, there is no weights. So all the machines are controlled by this X-Robotics technology, which is basically a robotic resistance program. That's just fancy. That means that when you're pushing or pulling on any of the exercises, the machine is resisting at the exact maximum effort of what your personal effort is at that moment. So what that means is you can go to the leg press, for example. You're going to do 6 to 8 reps, and the whole 6 to 8 reps, you will be fully under load to your max of your ability. And what I mean by that is my son could come in who's 12. He punches in the number. It's on the screen that it knows it's him, and he applies his force and pressure. So his push and his pull is the maximum effort for his level at that moment. So he steps off that machine, that muscle group is exhausted after about a minute and a half.
Wow.
The next person comes right behind. It could be my mother-in-law who's in her 70s, which I should give a shout out. She had never worked out a day since I've known her in 15 years. She's now on her 60th 6-0 workout since we took over. And then anybody who's around my age, we won't get into that, goes in there. But the machines, it's amazing. So that's why the 20 minutes works. You're only at each station for maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes. You are with a coach at all times, and they lead you through the workout, and then you end with a 3 to 5 minute cardio session, which is also a high interval intensive training session. So you really are exhausted in 20 minutes. And we only want you to come in twice a week, because we will not allow you to come in 2 days in a row because your muscles are exhausted. And that's really where the magic happens.
Wow. So I'm just like blown away with all of this.
It's crazy. I didn't believe it till I walked in there myself.
So, because most people, me included, we go to the gym and we're like, how many calories did I burn? And what did I work today? And oh my God, I love feeling sore, you know? I love sweating.
Yes.
Right? But there's nothing of that going on with you. I mean, except for the soreness of the muscles.
Yes.
There is no calorie count. There is no sweating.
No. Some people will sweat on the cardio at the end. It's 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But you're not going to walk out dripping sweat. And you just hit it on the nail, too. I think there's nothing wrong with the science. Obviously, there's so many, things out there that are proven to work. But the one thing that does know is longer isn't always better. And what we are doing is strength training, and strength changes everything is really our motto.
Okay.
So we're maximizing your muscle strength training. Now, when people think of strength training, they think of like bodybuilders, but that's not it at all.
Right. And as we get older, what's the importance of strength training?
That's a great question. The importance of that is sarcopenia. So every year as we get older, we just start naturally losing 3 to 5% of our muscle mass.
Sarcopenia.
Yes, and that nobody can stop that.
Right.
But you can kind of pause it as long as you keep building up your muscles.
Okay.
So our target audience for our studio is basically the busy professional who doesn't have an hour and a half to go to the gym anymore. And then also people over 50. Because what's happening is, for the busy people, that's the obvious. 20 minutes, you're in and out. We have doctors, lawyers, nurses that come off their shifts. They're still in their scrubs, jump into the workout, and they're home, and they're done, and they've got the workout. Now, as you're getting older, a lot of our clients are scared to go to a big gym. They walk in, they see all the noise, they see the mirrors everywhere, everybody's flexing.
It can be so overwhelming, right?
Very intimidating.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is there's a million great machines and free weights. A, they don't know what to do. B, they're just going to waste time walking around. And C, the longer, if you do anything wrong, your form and then the stress on your joints. And that's where we come in with this Exerbotics again. So because there's no weights, you're never going to have momentum on any of the exercises. So you can't accidentally push or pull too hard or let go of a weight because there's nothing to drop. So the safety is number one. And then number two, you don't have to think about anything because on the screen, it's actually knows what you're performing at that moment. When you come in on your next workout, the history is right there on your screen, and it automatically adjusts to what you performed last time. So at every moment, it's the machine, and you're visually watching. It's almost like a video game. You're working at your maximum capacity. But for me, what's great is I could go run for an hour on a treadmill, but my legs, my joints, my ankles, my knees, the pounding is on it.
Yeah.
So if I do muscle strength training in just that effective 20 minutes, I am now building all the muscle around those joints and everything. and safety there is number one.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what's going to keep you going.
And if you do choose to run an hour on the treadmill, you'll have stronger legs to do so.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people will use it as a complement to other things too.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a great point. Really quick story. The way I wanted to test this place when I came in was I hadn't done a Spartan race in probably 8 or 9 years. And my kids wanted to do a Spartan race, obstacle course, outdoor race, mud, jumping over things. So I went in and said, hey, I'm just going to do this program, and I'm going to do this for about 2 months to see, and I'm going to stop doing everything else. I have a treadmill in my house and other things. So I stopped doing everything but this program. And when I took over the business, I invited 2 of my employees. We went out to the Spartan race here in Las Vegas, and I completed it. Now, it wasn't my best performance, meaning like, it was hard.
Well, it had been several years, right? Yeah.
But only doing that cardio and this strength training, I was able to get back to enough strength to complete it. So for
Amazing.
me, that's when I said, I'm sold.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, you tried it out as a client.
Yes.
You tested it for yourself, then you decided to invest in it.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And as we get older, muscles are not the only concern or area of focus that we should have, right? Bones are also
Yes.
the
Bone density.
Right? So how does that help bone density?
Yeah. Well, what we're finding too, and the science with our company is that when you're doing these intense workouts and you're building the muscle and you're exhausting the muscles, there's finding that it's lowering your blood sugar, it's increasing your resting metabolism because you're exhausting the muscle groups. Now you're actually going to burn more calories in the days that you're resting, and that's where the muscles grow and things like that. And because of the strength around the muscles, around the joints and things like that, you're relieving pressure there, and then the bone density. I can't say for medical fact that it's improving or not, but you're definitely improving everything around it. I wish I had some of my clients in here because they have some amazing stories from a gentleman who couldn't walk from the parking lot to our front door, got to 200 workouts. Another gentleman, his whole life, he wanted to go ziplining, but he was always too big and too heavy. He literally, I should have brought it, just sent us a text message about a month ago with a picture. First time in his life, he lost about 80, 90 pounds.
Wow.
And was ziplining. And it was just like, tears almost come to my eyes thinking about
Yeah, I can see you. You're watering.
It's
Yeah.
life-changing. Even my mother-in-law, when she went on vacation and people went to go, her family was to pick up the suitcases. And she goes, hold on a minute. Picking up the suitcase, walking through the airport all proud. So just to see these wins each day, and it's just it's very heartwarming, and to know that we're doing something good, and that's kind of how we stay in the fitness business.
Yeah, and it's important to say though that the workout itself is not going to do miracles for your body. Like this guy who lost 90 pounds.
Yes.
He had to go through a reevaluation of how he was eating, what he was eating.
Absolutely.
Right. So do you guys offer that service, or do you refer? Like, how does that work to complement?
That's a great question. We actually promote what we call a metabolic comeback. So our co-owner of our company, she has written a book about to me, I describe it as
the co-owner of the Exercise Coach itself, like the franchise.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, here in Las Vegas, I didn't know about that.
Right? No,
okay.
No. It's amazing. And so what we preach is like, we're not nutritionists, we're not experts, but we have this guidebook and we provide it to all of our clients. And then twice a year we do what's called the Metabolic Challenge. And in the studio, we follow the guideline of the food that's in there. I don't know when we call it a diet, it's just kind of a food guide. And then we also track a 30-day challenge of how many workouts you get in. And then we'll measure you at the beginning of the challenge, your body composition, some other fun facts on that. And then we'll do a challenge twice a year.
Or not so fun for some people,
exactly.
Right?
I tried it in October, and it was hard because there's some things you cut out that sugar. I couldn't eat ice cream for 30 days and things like that. But I had to admit my pant size went down, and then a lot of our clients are doing. And we do it twice a year.
I told you looked thinner.
You did say that. I see myself every day, so I didn't feel like there was any difference. So.
Wow, so it really works.
It really did work, yeah.
Wow, I love that.
So we're about to do another. We wait till after Super Bowl to do the next one.
That's smart, right?
Exactly.
And you're catering to your members.
Exactly.
Right? And Super Bowl is like the happening
of eat all the snacks and everything.
for sure. Yeah. So do you have plans to expand and bring bring, the exercise coach to other areas of town?
Yes, we're looking at Summerlin South. We think would be a great location to hit everybody in the Bend that's familiar with the areas. Definitely Henderson has a great communities on that side of town, and then the north is definitely exploding. So there's a lot of great target areas because we'd like to be close. We'd like to be a little bit closer for people to just be their neighborhood gym.
Yeah.
And come in like that. And again, everybody who comes in, it is private training session, so you have to have an appointment, and you're always one-on-one with a trainer. So you have that coach with you at all times, and that support, and we hold you accountable because you have to have an appointment.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So, but can people try it first? Is there like an offer, the first class for free? Like, how does that work?
Today only. No, I'm just kidding. We actually, yes, we offer 2.
Am I putting you on the spot?
No,
Okay.
no. We offer everybody 2 free sessions, and it makes totally sense because you have to try it to understand it. I would be lying if I said, "Oh, it's just a great training studio and you're going to work out." It kind of doesn't make sense until you feel it. So I can describe it all this. You can go on the website, but we 2 full free sessions. So because it takes a little while, we have to actually set you up on the machine. We measure your starting and your end points. We put in all your information in the computer. So you have 2 free sessions. You'll do a full 1 hour the first time to get you set up, and then a second full session. That way you have a chance to experience it, feel it, go home, and say, okay, I feel this, and then actually a second workout. And, I don't know, when I go to the gym, if I feel it, it actually makes me want to go back again. If I take time off,
totally.
you feel it. So 2 free sessions. All you got to do is call. Make an appointment, absolutely free, 2 free sessions. We don't need a credit card to start or anything like that.
That's awesome. And you're open 7 days a week?
We are open Monday through Saturday. Sunday, I'll rest
the rest
our
of the
muscles.
just. Yeah, the rest of the just.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good. And so if people want to call you, what is the phone number?
Sure, 702-854-1313.
And what's the website so they can visit?
Sure, it's theexercisecoach.com.
Awesome. Very good. Any final tips that you want to leave people for 2026 in terms of health?
Yeah, you know what? I think one last thing I like to leave with people is no matter what stage of your life, we're all about people wanting to live a life and then have the workouts. We don't want the gym to become their life. So, 2 20-minute sessions a week to save your life, it's huge, and you'll see all the differences. And just the community of people that are in there is great. We just definitely really want people to come down and just give it a try.
Oh, yeah, and I said it was like to wrap this up, but I just remembered a question because I didn't want to interrupt you. So you said that your kid, 12 years old. So is there any age restriction to going and exercising with you guys?
There's not an age restriction per se. We kind of evaluate the size of well, I guess we're talking about, young kids. So if they're mostly if they're in sports or athletics or anything like that, that's where we'll come in and actually be a benefit to them. So there is not like a cutoff age, but we don't really have it. We don't have any actual members that are younger than 18 at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just some like curiosity. that I had.
Yeah, no. Obviously, my son and his friends come in because they think it's cool.
Very cool. Awesome. Very good, Matt. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for sharing an incredible business here in the community with our followers and our listeners. And thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe to our podcast. We've been around for over a year, and I know you're enjoying what we bring, and we only bring the best in class. So if there's anybody specifically that we haven't brought yet and you want to hear from, just DM us, and we'll make sure that they're here on our mics. Thanks for watching. See you next time.